Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the group Ironman. If you haven't seen the first couple episodes, make sure to start from the beginning, and also make sure to check out Spookdog's channel, which will be linked in every video description. I've been trying to get more and more used to not playing UIM, and I'm kind of realizing that I don't need to stick to one activity, so I decided last video that I'm going to be splitting up my time between firemaking and questing or other various activities, because I do want to get 99 firemaking sooner than later, preferably before we start getting our combat stats up, but at the same time I want to be able to post videos every day and have progress to actually show in the videos. But I want to start off today by doing firemaking. I think we can go for at least level 90, so it's double the XP that we have now. Because if you didn't know, every 7 levels, no matter what level you're at, is always double the XP. Only problem is I don't think this will be enough cakes to get us to 99, so while we're not at Toad, we're going to go thieve a bunch of cakes right now because it is a bit of a run to get there, which is a bit annoying. Although in the grand scheme of things, an extra 5 minutes doesn't really matter all that much. I'm also trying to get used to not playing on a high level account. I keep forgetting I can't use like every shortcut. I keep forgetting that every monster's out to get me. This boat was added here in the last, I don't know, a couple of years or something, but there's a boat that takes you to Artie. I think I want to say it's 30 GP. This is just like insanely useful for early game Ironman. Alright, we're gonna thieve at least a few inventories of cakes. Maybe get the stack up to like 200 or something. I ended up getting a few more cakes than I said I would. I'm pretty sure this should be like way more than enough for me to get 99. But I mean, if anything, Spook could use the cakes too. I'm not sure if she's going for 99 firemaking. I probably should know that, being her teammate and all, but I guess surprises are fun too. You can see we also got a few thieving levels from doing this, starting from level 25 thieving. And getting all this thieving XP reminded me that there is a quest that we can do in the area that gives us a thieving XP reward. Although at this point, the reward won't mean too much. It more so just remind me of the quest, Haziel Colt. So before we head over to the Toad, let's just get this quest knocked out before I forget about it, because it is a very forgettable quest. Although not as forgettable as that one, the quest with a drunken dwarf or something. There's the quest done, 1.5k thieving XP, and 2000 GP. I probably should have done this quest a bit sooner because I don't really need the GP now that I started doing Toad. But we did get a thieving level. And now we're going to begin the long trek back to the Winter Toad. Let's hop over to the world. And remember I mentioned the other day that it's probably going to be really full with all the group Ironmen doing it now. If we take a look at the world list here, if it's even going to load, yeah, that's pretty much a full Toad world. Got to put some clothes on, then we'll head back into the firemaking starting from level 83. Oh, we got magic logs, nice! We need 12 of them for Desert Treasure. I wasn't sure if we can get them even though our woodcutting is so low, but that's friggin' sweet. I'm set, and hopefully we can get at least one more set of these, or I guess at least 9 more before we finish up firemaking. I'm pretty sure we will if both of us end up going to 99. Never mind, I just asked her, she already has 13 magic logs, so I guess we're set for DT. Although by the time we get around to doing that quest, we might already have the woodcutting level for magic trees by then, just from like all the AFK woodcutting we might end up doing. 85 firemaking, infernal axes. The reason why you see all these pets around here is because I have entity hider on, so I'm hiding the players. I don't have pets in though because I just think it's cool to see all the pets running around. I also have friends showing as well, so I think Spook is... she's somewhere around here. There's so many players here though that like it just doesn't render everyone even with entity hider on, so she kind of just flickers in and out. There's also a tip that I wanted to give here if you're like trying to watch a movie or a show or something. If you turn this middle soundbar on, you can tell when you stop burning the logs and when you get hit. And by doing that, it makes it so that you don't have to pay as much attention. You will constantly hear that like burning sound in the background, but you get so used to it you won't even notice it. Yes, Pyromancer robe. There's only one more piece for the set, just the boots left to get. And this robe piece gives 0.6% XP boost by itself. Yo, the first Brumatorch on the account. We can equip that, and it counts as a piece of warm clothing, but I'd rather have the steel axe because we don't need another piece of warm clothing. It's also an equipable light source, and there was an update January 2020 where they made it so that the Brumatorch, you can use it to light braziers and smoke hunter traps. So I guess I could use that instead of a tinderbox then, right? But then I'd have the steel axe in my inventory, so it kind of balances out either way then. Cool to see a new drop though, all this new collection log stuff. I was eating dinner, so we got a bunch of crates stacked up, and we'll see if we get anything good from these with this very intense, dramatic opening. More magic logs, but yeah, we don't need them. Never mind. Yes, we got the boots. We finished the set. So the boots by themselves give a 0.2% firemaking bonus, but with all 4 pieces of the set, it's 2% bonus XP, but there's also a set bonus of 0.5%. So in total, the full set gives 2.5% bonus firemaking XP. And once we eventually get 99 firemaking, we can leave the Totem piece knowing that we have the full pyro set. Oh, this is probably somewhat noteworthy. 60 woodcutting here. We can now chop yew trees, which is something that I'm probably not going to do on the account because that's just like really inefficient to do. Because just from doing Giant Mole, Zora, and maybe KBD as well, we're going to essentially have unlimited yew logs for the team. And I think most of you already know that yew trees aren't exactly what you want to chop for XP either. I told myself just one more level for tonight before I go to bed, and this is that level, 89 firemaking. So after this round, we're going to call it a night. This is day 2. I know it's episode 3, but for me, it's going to be the end of day 2. And we could take a little peek over here at the hours played so far. So that's where we're currently standing at. Here's the stats. Just got 89 firemaking. After this, I'm going to bed, and then I'll hopefully wake up in the morning and we'll get at least level 90 firemaking before we go back to questing for a bit. There's been a lot of comments asking how come I didn't group with Devious' squad, so I just quickly wanted to explain why. We had originally set up a group when Jagex announced Group Ironman in 2019, but now it's been 2 years of silence about Group Ironman coming out, and a lot of things can change in 2 years, including moving in together with another certain YouTuber. So when Jagex re-announced it this year, I had a conversation with Devious that pretty much went like this. Hey, I actually can't join your guys' team anymore, sorry dude. For sure dude. Plus, they're playing hardcore and I really didn't want to play hardcore anyways, so it kind of worked out. Here we go, finishing up the round, and that is level 90 firemaking. We are all done with firemaking today, so let's get back into the questing now. Let's see, we'll deposit all this stuff into the bank, and because we're in Karen anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do the Client of Karen quest. We started this quest when we first got to Zaya for the first time. I just picked up the enchanted scroll, which I think we need a feather for to like get something from it, so we'll use that on there. And I think that's all we gotta do. Now it's the whole quest is just running around for like 15 minutes, which now that I think about it, probably would be best to like wait until we get Graceful to do this, but I just want to do it now. I have to go to the bathroom anyway, so I'll use up my run, and then I'll walk. And then while I'm in the bathroom, my run will restore. That's the early game high IQ macro efficient strats. Speaking of high IQ strats, using the Gravedigger random event as a portable deposit box, and we unlocked a new emote. And this is where I would recolor my Graceful. If I had some. Look, I found a shop that sells balls of wool. So I can just buy this for a Spook so she can just do the sheep shearer quest without having to do all the manual labor that I had to go through. Client of Karen is done. We get the Karet's memoirs, which I think we have to like eventually add the pages to from each of the city quests, which allows us to teleport to each of the respective cities. And then we get a favor certificate, which will give us, I think it's 20% favor, which I'm going to use in Piscarili's because early Piscarili's favor is just awful. So 20%. Yes, and then a couple of XP lamps. 500 XP in any skill. I think probably Herblore. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's not even like that much XP, I guess. But when you're only level 3 in a skill, I guess 500 XP kind of is a lot. So there's level 10. And then I was looking at each of the different city quests because each of the 5 cities have their own quest. I think the Piscarili's one is the only one I can do right now, like that I have the requirements for, or that like doesn't require fighting monsters. So we're gonna go ahead and do the Queen of Thieves. You have to murder this guy for the quest, and you have 2 options. You can either kill him brutally or softly, but I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna murder him softly. You realize you can't really kill someone softly, so you brutally murder him instead. This game's great. Queen of Thieves is done. We get 2,000 thieving XP. We get a 10% favor certificate. So by using this will put us at 30% Piscarili's favor, which completely skips past fixing the cranes. That's why I use the Client of Karen reward on Piscarili's as well, because fixing the cranes is just awful. We got a thieving level, and then we get a page for the book, so we can use that on there. And now we have the teleport unlocked to take us to Piscarili's. Now let's teleport home, and we're gonna head into the desert and do some questing there. Just gonna fish some anchovies here for the diary task. Now we're going to go buy a bunch of stuff so that we can do the Tourist Trap quest, and the reward from the Tourist Trap quest is going to give us Agility XP, and with the Agility XP our run is going to restore faster, so it's going to be really good to get done. Maybe while I'm here I should buy a bunch of feathers as well, because I think once we finish 99 firemaking, my go-to AFK activity is probably going to be fly fishing and then eventually barb fishing. Every single world is completely sold out of bronze bars. I just need 3 for the quest. Well, it says between 1 and 3, but probably better to be safe than sorry. I like how we're both group Ironman, but neither of us are doing this quest with our teammates to like use as safe spots. Normally I would just use one of these mercenaries as a safe spot, but it doesn't really matter. I guess this guy's gonna help us out. I guess Spook's just kind of stuck at the toad for a while. I did actually do this quest on my skiller a long time ago, so I know how to do this quest at low hit points. I was using the Winter Toad calculator as well to see how much damage you would take, and I still wouldn't take more damage as long as we don't go beyond 13 hit points. And I don't think we're gonna get 13 hit points just from this one fight here. My guy with the water strike though. Okay, sorry, I'll stop roasting. And there is level, oh wow, 16 magic and 12 hit points at the same time. Quest is done, we get 2 XP rewards, both going into agility. We have level 1 agility, 0 XP. There's 20 agility already, and then we get 1 more again into agility, and that's 26 now. That's so freaking nice. And then quest completion screen. We can smith darts now as well. Just that agility XP though saves so much time. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to buy buckets of sand and soda ash to train crafting with. I'm sure they're going to be sold out on every world. At least we could buy some other miscellaneous items while we're here though. I wanted to do Tribal Totem because it wasn't too far out of the way. It's a fast and easy quest. It's pretty pointless though because it doesn't unlock any quests. It's just kind of like a really random standalone quest. But we got a thieving level out of it. And there's one more quest I want to do for today, which is going to be the dig site quest. And after that, to be honest, I kind of just want to go back to the toad and keep working on firemaking. She added me in Discord to show me this spook and muck. We had to get 10 agility and 10 herb lore for this quest, so the other quest that we just did kind of worked out well because Client Karen gave us the herb level, and then Taurus Trap gave us the agility level. And oh boy, wait till you see the reward that we're going to get from dig site. It's so good. For now though, just like with every other quest, it's pretty much just a walking simulator. The tray contains only plain me? I can't believe I make a cameo in this quest. Return the slab. Okay, watch the mining level, watch the herb level right here. Oh, oh, that's so nice. It's so nice to have this quest done too. Up to 33 mining and 17 herb lore. As I said though, I want to get back to firemaking because I just feel like I need to get 99 before we can truly move on and start doing all these like combat quests and just really get started with the account. Make sure you check out Spookdog's channel as well. The link is in the description, and her second video should be going up the same time as this video. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.